All right, we're going to do an activity in order to center ourselves, starting our feet and working our way up to our head. So you're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. And what I want you to do is make sure your feet are straight ahead. Even if that doesn't feel quite right, think about your toes pointing straight forward. Next thing I want you to do is find your center balance on your feet, forward to backward. So go forward, back onto your heels, onto your toes, back onto your heels, and kind of find a center spot. We've got a little more weight onto your heels than you do onto your toes. Next thing you're going to do is shift right and left and equal out your balance. Try and center yourself there. You may note right away that you put a lot more weight onto one foot than the other. All right, once you've got that, what I want you to do is make sure your feet are relaxed, your toes are relaxed. Then we're going to go to your knees, lock them completely, and then just slightly bend them. We don't want them to be locked during this exercise. Next thing we're going to do is move up to the pelvis, rotate it forward, backward. We're just trying to find center. So somewhere as close to the middle as you can get. Good. Next thing you're going to do is go to the rib cage and just gently pull your ribs down. Once you're there, put your hand on your stomach. Do a nice inhale, exhale, diaphragmatic breath. And release your abdomen. I don't want you to be clenching your core or your abdomen while you're doing this. So just relax. Kind of an abdominal release is what we call it. It's okay. It's like your gut sticking out just a little bit. Now I want you to go back and think about those other things we started with. Kind of check in on them. See if you feel like your weight's still closer to your heels, your knees are relaxed, your pelvis is in the middle position, you're not too much to your right, too much to your left. Ribs are pulled down a little bit, abdominals are released and relaxed. Next thing we're going to do is go to the shoulders. I like to do a couple of circles and then just let them relax. We want to make sure we're avoiding hiking them up. Good, arms are just hanging at your sides. Fists are not clenched, fingers are just relaxed. Now what you're going to do is just take your head and bring it back a little bit. You're retracting your cervical spine, almost like a turtle bringing its head back into the shell, as far as you can, and then come forward just a little bit. And now think about where your feet are and make sure you haven't shifted your weight forward. I want to make sure it's back on your heels. Once you're in this position and you feel fairly centered, and it's okay if you don't, but I want you to try and get as close as you can. You're going to take a couple of nice breaths in and out with our eyes closed. We're going to do 5. In through the nose, out through the mouth. After those 5 breaths, I want you to check back in on your body, see where you're at. You might feel like part of your body's working pretty hard to keep you in a different position than you're used to. This is an ideal centered position. It's good to spend a little bit of time like this every day. Enjoy.